Most people, especially beginners, they start drawing way too soon. They pick up the paper, the pencil, and they go at it. And usually here is where the problem begins. But if you learn what to do first, you are going to see an improvement in your drawings. The fluidity, the certainty of the stroke will be more visible. So if you are interested in this, please watch with me this video. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is this: stop. Don't do anything yet. You find something you want to sketch, stop, look at your subject, look at the scene if there's a scene. Okay? And then we're going to start asking ourselves the following questions. Where is the lightest light in our scene? And it could be more than one. Usually it is, depends on what it is. On your subject or your scene, where is the darkest dark? Once that we have answered these questions, now we can start thinking about the composition. And to think about composition, we're going to think in the rule of thirds. As you can see here, around this, whatever those blue circles are, there is where we are going to place our main subject or point of interest. Okay, so now let's go and see some of these examples we can find around the house, or maybe in one of my pieces of artwork. So the first thing I found here was this lemon in the kitchen. So what I did, cut little pieces and then try to, arrange them so we can find some kind of interesting composition. That's all I was doing. The first thing we're going to look here are, we need to answer ourselves the questions: where is or are my lightest lights? Let's look at them. And here we can see that there's a little bit of a light reflecting on the lemon on top. And now we have little white pieces, here and there in the small pieces of lemon. Then let's answer ourselves the question, where are our darkest darks? And in this piece here, of course, we're going to notice that they are the shadows, the lemon and the small pieces. That's where the darkest darks are. And then, once that we have these questions answered, now we begin to worry about our composition. Just try to fit everything into that rectangle. So our main subject will be placed in one of those four corners on the surface. Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. And I found this coffee jar and a bowl of fruit. Kind of interesting for a little sketch. Of course, the original image, it had a lot of books, like recipe books and some other stuff in it. But here I decided to work with the composition first. And according to the rule of thirds is how I positioned the coffee mugs, and that's the coffee jar, because that's going straight up. Okay, so I did that on the right side of the composition of the paper. That's where I'm going to do my coffee jar, and of course the bowl of fruits will be kind of forming an L but reverse. And then I start asking myself the question, okay, so where do I have my brightest brights? And we can see here where that at. And also, where do I have the darkest darks? And then I'm ready now to start a drawing. In my case, this time was to start a painting. Okay? So always I do this. And it never fails, because it kind of, you start, after a while, you're going to start making a mental image of a drawing that you want. You're going to start seeing it on the paper here in your mind. So that is what's so useful. So now let's go to another one. Okay, so here's another scene. This was done taken outdoors, and this was taken in our house when we lived in the northern states in Indiana. And here we can see the image why, well, it's almost obvious why it caught my attention. It's because they're irises. I love that flower because they have so many beautiful patterns and petals and shapes, and they're very interesting to sketch and to, especially to paint. And of course, here was the contrast, what caught my eye at first. We have a dark wall in the back, and we have these flowers in the foreground. So then again, here I went for the composition first, where I wanted to have the main flower that I see that caught my eye, and how much of the whole scene I was going to include, keeping in mind the rule of thirds, as you can see here. And then ask myself, okay, so where do I see the brightest bright? In this instance, I see them on the petals of the flower, and I see it on the, there is something in the background that is pretty bright, and that's about all I see. So that's the first question. Now my darkest darks. Well, in this instance, I think the darkest darks is the wall in the background, and especially where the wall meets, the ground. That is one of the darkest points in the composition. So now I have answered myself those questions. I can go on and start sketching with confidence now because I know exactly where I want to place things. You see the difference? Then just try to start like this, not knowing exactly what you're doing or not thinking about it really. So there you go. Now you have some examples so you have an idea of what goes on in the mind before we start doing this. It's something that you cannot see. Therefore, you will not know. But now that you know, I hope you're going to put it into practice because it has helped me immensely. And I have been using it for, 30, 35 years. So it does work. It's a nice habit to create. It's almost like doing a little thumbnail. Pretty much the same thing. It gives you a nice roadmap on what to do next and how to approach your subject. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to visit my channel. I have tons of videos there like this for you to learn. And also, I hope you're going to give me a like and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.